South Korea was thrown into chaos over the weekend after a fire caused the country's biggest mobile messenger app, Kakao, and top portal website go offline. Most services are up and running again. Kakao's co-CEO resigned over the issue. Eum Ji-young brings the updates.
Kakao's nationwide shutdown paralyzed the whole country as it lasted for more than 30 hours before most services were up and running again. Representatives of Kakao made a public apology on Wednesday, and one of the co-CEOs, Namkoong Whon, said that he'll take responsibility and step down.
When we think of our users and partners who experienced inconveniences communicating, taxi drivers who could not take calls, or business owners who couldn't use the marketing channel, we will take this opportunity to completely inspect and reform the whole Kakao system.
The nationwide digital shutdown disrupted nearly every sector of the country, from banking to catching a cab. Small business owners were hit especially hard by the blackout, as many of them rely heavily on Kakao services to reach customers. An owner of a local cake shop says he stayed up all night at his shop on Saturday waiting for the service to resume normally.
We receive orders only through KakaoTalk, so it is directly connected to our sales. During the blackout, we couldn't do any work. Rather than compensation, I would appreciate it if Kakao can prevent anything like this from happening in the future.
Taxi companies relying on the taxi hailing app Kakao T also suffered huge losses over the weekend as drivers struggled to find customers during the blackout. They blame Kakao's monopolistic dominance of the market.
Normally, on average, 18 drivers work each day, but only 4 came to work today. Drivers were not able to work properly for 3 days, so our earnings were down by around 80%. There are about 70,000 taxis operating in Seoul, and 100% of them are Kakao T users.
Kakao has set up an emergency committee to deal with the situation and come up with compensation plans. The CEO says they have opened up a channel where people can report their losses.
Based on the reports, we will discuss who to compensate and how much to pay them. We will consider compensating not only those who've been using our paid services, but also our users and partners who've suffered losses due to the blackout.
He added that Kakao will swiftly pay compensation before clarifying responsibility with SKCNC, which runs the data center where the fire broke out. Eum Ji-young, Arirang News.